The phone call's about half an hour of them legitimately playing past the fucking phone.
Oh, it is,
We
isn't
call up, hey, this isn't working. Oh, yeah, I'll send you on to our customer service team. Customer service. Oh, yep, no worries. We'll send you on to the PC build team. The PC build team. Oh, yeah, that's a customer service issue. Thanks for holding. Mate, we're on hold for no joke, like the best part of 35 to 40 minutes before Luke finally goes like, mate, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. I keep getting pushed around. You keep passing the phone. I've told every single one of your fucking departments what the issue is. Either sort it out or I just want my money back and don't stress.
Mate, I heard one of the best questions I've ever heard the other day, and I'm very keen to ask you about it.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
Because I think we have the exact same similar experience, and I
right.
feel like we can talk about this.
Okay, beautiful.
Because we're going to have the same answer.
Oh, I hope so. You kind of got me G'd up here. It's really awkward if I don't.
No, we do.
Oh.
It's
You're that confident.
What company has forever lost your business?
Oof. Well, if we're going to go for a story time, there's one company in particular. Are we allowed to? Should we?
Yeah, CENTERCOM.
Okay.
I fucking hate them.
I wasn't sure if we got a name in
Fuck him.
Just before we tell the story of like why we hate CENTERCOM for those listening,
Yep.
and all that, what are their reviews like on Google? Because the reason why I ask is because bought a pair of shoes from JD Sports.
Yep.
Which is infamous. Like they're really big in the UK. They're now like obviously in Australia and all that. Looking at their reviews, mate. Their brand new store that is closest to us, it's just recently opened.
Yeah.
1-star review. Already.
What?
The next one in like a larger complex, more towards the city. 2-star, 2-star, 2.5-star, 2.5-star. Everything is customer service sucks. This manager shouldn't even be in retail. Customer service is shit, etc. And I'm like, I don't know if I've ever come across like, apparently if anyone's shopping at JD Sports or has shopped at JD Sports, just out of curiosity, please leave it in the comment section down below if it's been a bad time. I'm just intrigued now because I've never seen so many people get, unless they've been review bombed.
They focus mainly on shoes, don't they?
Yeah, shoes and like new clothes, more or less, like Nike clothes and stuff.
Yeah, I think I've only gone to Platypus before, and considering that they spend their time, around your feet, I think they do pretty well. Like considering their customer service, they're mainly spending time around feet. I think they're doing pretty well just being there.
Yeah, look, for me personally, I was like, I think they were all right. Every single time I've gone there, they've been pretty good. But in saying that, like, I know what I want. Like, I'm not like, how's this shoe? What's it? And I'm genuinely like, I want that. Do you have it on my side? Sweet, I'm going to the counter. I'm getting out.
I'm the exact same with
I don't need to fuck around.
Yeah.
And don't you dare fuck me around. Like, there's a transaction going on. I want this. You have it, you don't have it. If you do, cool. If you don't, I'm going to another shop. That's fine.
He'll love me telling this. I'll tell this one before we go into the company that has lost our business forever. While we're talking about like Platypus and JD Sports, I had a friend who he went and he works in a bank and he does really well, but he's only Monday to Friday.
Oh, beautiful.
And he's so driven and he has real big goals, right? But he wanted that extra job on a Saturday and Sunday. And he already does crazy hours, so you got to respect it.
Respect the hustle, but there's no time to himself. He could get burnt out.
No, he does it pretty well. He's a smart cookie. Very smart
very
cookie.
switched on.
Yeah. You know how some people have just got that momentum where they're just, this is grind time? He has that. So
yeah, nice. Great mindset.
Yeah, he was thinking, all right, I'm going to get an extra job on the Saturday, Sunday. What can I get? And there was a job at Platypus.
Oh, wow. Yeah, okay.
Anyway, he went in for the interview, and it was your classic group interview. I hate group interviews.
Oh, the worst.
I hate group interviews.
The worst.
Yeah, and he did a group interview, and he was extremely clear when he said, hey, look, I work Monday to Friday.
So you guys know.
There is no scenario where I can swing by after work, before work. I am strictly Saturday or Sunday.
Wait, but you can fill in the Monday night. Oh, you could just say, wait, just real quick as well. Was it just, did they have to like do a reenactment? It's like, all right, guys, these shoes are half price. How would you sell them? It's like, oh my God, a half price sale on Nikes. Oh my God. Just getting mad Arrested Development vibes. Like, well, fire sale.
He said that there was a lot of group activities that they had to split off in partners, and he crushed it. right? Because he's working with a heap of people where he employs, but he employs people himself. Do you know what I mean? He has one-on-one interviews where he employs people. Yeah. So
skills are pretty up there.
Skills are very up there. So he is smashing it out of the park, like
smashing,
really good. And fuck you.
It's good out the ballpark. I'll pick it up where you left it off. You hot potato.
I forgot about that show. And what was that little dude say? No. Can you do it,
Donnie?
Yeah.
I don't know. He was like the original mumble rapper, man. I think Little Pump looks up to him.
So anyway, he was obviously very a big standout, right? And I think the kids that were interviewing were a bit younger than him too, a couple of years younger than him.
So a bit immature, a bit slow.
Oh, well, no.
But just in like the sense, like just general skills.
Yeah, where he's sitting so much higher above. So anyway, he gets on the train home after the group interview thinking it went really well, and he gets a call while he's on the train, like already gets a call, and that's a good sign.
That's usually a good sign.
And I might butcher a little, but it basically came down to, mate, absolutely loved you. Everyone loved you. You did so well. It was great meeting you. It's like, yeah, it was great meeting you guys too.
I just know where this is going.
We've got some possible openings for you. Can you start and do this Monday, Wednesday, Friday? And he just goes, big fella, I feel like I was pretty clear about the days and the hours that I can work. And the 3 you've named are 3 I can't do. And then he has the goal to say, so you can only do the Saturday, Sunday because we don't have too many spots. We save that for more of our permanent part-time workers. And he's like, mate, again, you knew what was happening when I came in for the interview.
That'd piss me off.
It would piss me off too.
No, he clearly doesn't buy shoes from that place at all.
So I'm wondering now if that is a company that has lost his business forever.
You'd think so.
But now for us, mate.
Yeah, our story, CENTERCOM.
So CENTERCOM sells a lot of electrics, just your laptops, your PCs.
Basically, they're gamer nerds.
Yeah.
Pretty much, more or less. Not
your tech nerds. No, I'd call it tech nerds.
That's actually, that's good. Yeah. That's good clarification.
Anyone who worked there is extremely
depressed. Well, they act seriously.
It. No, seriously, they do act
we
it.
We get in there and, this story, it's it just absolutely killed the vibe that day.
Well, I have to say as well, before I took you there, I had one bad experience where ages back when I wanted to start YouTube, I bought a PC and I know nothing about PCs. So if you go to CENTERCOM, they will know everything, right? And the best thing about an employee at CENTERCOM would be someone who could dumb it down for you.
Yeah, just real basic.
Real basic.
I've got no idea what the Intel i7 core is or the RAM or
Make
the
up some
processor. Just tell me, can I upload this in like 15 minutes?
Yep.
Can it compress the file in 5?
How much?
Can I transfer it in 2?
Yep.
Like, I just very bare minimum basics.
Yep.
Then once I get some knowledge going, I can be like, wow, geez, that guy really ripped me off there. What a dick. Seriously though. So, yeah.
And when I did go in and see him, I was so excited because I hadn't had a PC and I was excited about
PC game.
Yeah.
Gaming in 4K, which is a big one, by the way, for PC gamers.
It could be anything. And I went in and I had never met someone so depressed and so killed my happy, vibrant mood and made me actually not want to buy a PC.
Just imagine you going in there like, hey, mate, how are you today? Look, just in here, haven't bought a PC before. And the guy's like...
That's basically what I was like, yeah.
Oh, really? That's a shame.
So I'm going to have to explain it to you.
You want a PC to game? Movies? Oh, to game. Jono, this guy here wants a gaming PC. Can you help him? Jono doesn't come, by the way, because Jono's been out the back for the last half an hour passing the fucking phone to bloody Steve. All right, we have to get into the story because
we'll go step by step.
All right, step by step. Let's start it. Let's start the scene. So I go to yours in the morning because this is pre today. Like, well, not today. All right, that was bad. This was before Morokaii was what it was.
Yeah,
This is the setting up of everything.
Me and Lee were buying all the equipment. We got the... we didn't even have the name yet, did we?
No, we did have. We had the name. We definitely had the name. We had the IP.
Yeah.
We had a few things. I don't think. No, I think we did have the socials at the time because you were pretty quick on all that, actually.
Yeah.
So like it just wasn't set up.
Yeah. We were at the buying stage, and me and Lee were at a
all
point.
The equipment.
Yeah, we're at a point where we say this a lot. Where we'd rather buy it nice than buy it twice. So
what a great. Can I just real quick? I know we've already been interrupting quite a bit here, but seriously, that has got to be one of the best. And because you messaged me this the other day, you're like, mate, I've got something to tell you, and I'm like, oh, fuck. Let me guess, I haven't shared a tweet. I was like, fuck, he's on me here. Like, I fucked up. And it was actually a bit of a shock. You're just like, man, there's nothing more that I love than just knowing we haven't had to fuck around with any equipment. Nothing's broken. Like, I mean, Vegas has crashed quite a few, but the equipment itself, everything's really, really good. And like, I couldn't agree more, mate. Yeah, buy it nice, don't buy it twice. It's just quote that. Maybe get that tattooed one day.
Yeah, and speaking of that, the biggest purchase we made was a $5,000 PC from CENTERCOM. Because you got to think, with the amount of videos we were thinking of making, render time is extremely important. Making sure a video that we've just edited renders quickly so we can jump to the next one, just get it going.
Especially here in Australia too. Like the internet compared to like the US is tenfold slower. Like it is ridiculous. Like people that are over in the US, you complain about like, oh, I've got 1 gigabyte plus upload, download. Mate, where I'm from, 25 megabytes upload. So just chillax, all right? Yeah, it's terrible. It's so bad.
It's quicker to send a carrier pigeon sometimes.
Mate,
for an email.
honestly.
And so this was the biggest purchase we were going to make. So when Lee agreed, I was so excited. This was the best.
It was a quick process once I said yes.
Yeah.
Like,
and the only
like, go.
And the only place that had been recommended to me, because I don't know too much about PCs, was CENTERCOM. All right. So I was like, okay, they have a couple of PCs online. We'll go there, we'll buy one, and we'll ask for some advice, get some tips. What's your thoughts after that? So we purchased the PC.
So, we walk in there, and I'm sort of like, whoa, this is pretty cool. Like, there's a lot of, like, to me, cool-looking things. By cool-looking things, this is coming from a guy that's only ever console game, not PC. So I'm seeing, like, all these cool fucking, like, keyboards and mouses and mouse pads. I'm like, wow, this place got the whole kit caboodle. I didn't really take in too much notice of, like, the actual staff there.
Yep.
Until late, like, probably as we were purchasing it. Like, because Luke had the Elgato 4K game capture device in his PC. We're getting that swapped over. Turns out it's actually a piece of piss to do, but... Anyways, we wanted that guy to do it, and that guy like sort of looked at us like, "Oh, really? I've got to do this. Like, I'm trying to do some person's like motherboard, but all right then." So, anyways, he does it. Luke's saying to me, he's like, "Mate, you have to extremely care. This $5,000. Don't fucking drop it. Take your time to get it into the car." So I am protecting this thing at all costs. I'm like holding on to it, making sure it's safe. Put it in the car, lay it on the towel, like nice and safe and all that. The guy at the counter's just like, this is total. It's like, yeah.
They all hate their lives.
Like, genuinely, like, didn't want to be there. Mind you, where we picked the piece out, by the way, that's, I would say, about close to an hour, would you say, from where you were?
For me,
like an hour and a bit? Like,
yeah, it was over an hour, definitely.
So, an hour and a bit there, an hour and a bit back to Luke's, because I made him also stop for an vanilla slice. Again, we won't include that part of the story, though. And we get back, we're setting it all up. We got the monitors as well. So, we're setting... we just want to test run it.
Yep.
Not play any games, just all right, let's see if everything starts up.
This was very exciting for us, by the way.
We're getting so excited, we're putting the monitor mounts on, we're putting everything on the table, like, oh, there's like, mind you, the cables are fucking everywhere. But we're just excited. Open the PC, hit the on button, nothing. Fucking nothing.
The lights are on in the PC. It says it's running, and just nothing on the screen. Just
nothing. And I'm like, mate, there's nothing on. Luke's like, no. It's on. Like, you can see the lights are on. Clearly, input's wrong. So he's like, HDMI 1, HDMI 2. I don't even know what the actual computer thing is, the computer component. But, like, that one, that's not working. Tries it on the other monitors. I don't think it worked on it did.
No, it did.
It did work on the other monitors.
So that's when we figured it out. No, sorry.
I didn't think it did. I thought it wasn't.
Oh, no, you're right.
Because then we got your PC.
That's right, yeah.
On the new monitors, and your one worked, and we're like, what the fuck is going on?
So I took apart my gaming setup. so I could, because it was all mounted and everything. So I had to go and grab my monitors, bring them all the way into another room, connect them to see if we bought botched monitors, and it didn't. So then we try on the other ones, the older ones, doesn't work. So I'm thinking, what the hell is going on? So then I connect my PC to the new monitors. Everything works. Very clearly it's the PC. I'm like, this, are you fucking kidding me? Especially for that. That's probably one of the biggest purchases I've made.
Oh, most definitely. Like, aside from like a car and like, obviously the house, but yeah, like it's a lot of fucking money.
It is.
Like,
so I pack everything away straight away and I'm like, far out. So I have to rush all the way back down. So another hour and a bit trip. You're
missing the worst part as well, just to touch on this. While all this is happening, I'm like, we should just call them to be like, hey, do you know like a troubleshoot? 'Cause we're trying to Google it, we're trying to YouTube it, and everyone's like, the classic, like, hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're gonna troubleshoot. And it's like, mate, just fucking show me what I got to do.
Yeah,
more or less. Nothing's online for it, by the way. And we're like, what the actual fuck? We get on the phone. The phone call's about half an hour of them legitimately playing past the fucking phone.
Oh, it is,
We call up, hey, this isn't working. Oh, yeah, I'll send you on to our customer service team. Customer service. Oh, yeah, no worries. We'll send you on to the PC build team. The PC build team. Oh, yeah, that's a customer service issue. Thanks for holding. Mate, we're on hold for no joke, like the best part of 35 to 40 minutes before Luke finally goes like, mate, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. I keep getting pushed around. You keep passing the phone. I've told every single one of your fucking departments what the issue is. Either sort it out or I just want my money back and don't stress. I guess you could come back and you sure you haven't done anything? Mate, it got carried into a car nice and safely. It came out of the car nice and safely. It then went on a very solid table. We didn't leave it on the carpet. There was no static that like fucked the sort of thing.
And the reason why I had that, I guess, why I got so angry is because the person who I was passed on to at the end, the final person, so it was about 4 or 5 people I was passed through to. And
of the 5, one person spoke to us like at least twice.
That's what I'm saying. The one at the end, the final person I got passed through to, was the person who picked up the phone in the first place. So I got passed all the way back to who I called.
It's just like,
and I knew whose voice it was. I was like, are you absolutely kidding me? So that was a shocking experience. It really ruined our day because we were having the best time.
But we're up on cloud 9. We're getting pumped. We're like, all right, sweet. Like, we got the monitors set up. This is like what things going to look like. We can actually start using the new PC. Like, Luke had to mate, Luke was doing all hours till like 2 a.m., 3 a.m., working at fucking 8, 9, like doing like everything and all that. Doing new programs, finding the right levels for audio, trying to find out how to use Twitch and all that. And it's just like, you can't get ahead, because we wanted to build a foundation early on, so that way when it was green light go, we pretty much knew what we had to do. Granted, still learn along the way, but for the most part, at least have the basics going.
And not be on the back foot.
Like actually be ahead of the game, more or less.
So, and I'm also the type of person where if there's an issue, I want it fixed straight away. I don't want to wait. I don't want to sit there with something that I've just purchased and wait a day, 2 days, a week, whatever. That's just no. So I was like, fucking hell. And I had work in maybe 2 hours, 2 or 3 hours. So
it was a very tight schedule.
So we have to cram everything back into this box, styrofoam and all, chuck it in. I was like, all right, Lee, I'll see you later, man. I'm going to sprint down, see if I can get this fixed up and see what the issue is. I drive all the way down to CENTERCOM and I finally get there. And again, walk in. No one wants to talk to you at the front. No one wants to come up and help you. No one wants to do anything. They saw I was lugging in this massive PC. No one could care less. And I want to say this. If you hate your job that much, find another job.
Yep.
I don't care who you are. If you're working at something like, if you have maybe kids, a mortgage, and there's payments that you have to make, I can completely get that comfortability is important. But if you're a 24-year-old kid who is just acting like the biggest douchebag and like somehow you're too good to talk to me, a customer, when I'm asking for help, It makes no sense. And if you hate your job that much,
definitely
go find a different one.
Definitely don't work in a job that you have to talk to customers.
Yeah, you
would have an independent, like, sort of, I don't know, like work from home, like almost. Like,
if you love PCs that much and everything, then and you're in a job at CENTERCOM where that is basically your world, you should be happy.
Well, yeah, you'd think so.
And if you're not, then make a fucking change.
I think the worst part as well, though, is, and I need to throw this in the story because honestly, fuck CENTERCOM. Like,
fuck CENTERCOM, yeah.
So we now have an amazing PC. We've had next to no issues, I believe. I'm pretty sure that's correct. It's awesome. The fuckers, we take back the PC and all that, and it's like, oh yeah, cool. Like, and that was one of one. There was the last one left when we bought it.
Oh, bro, I haven't even,
hold on. So you were going there.
No. I'll let you go there because I'll have to quickly talk about my experience when I took it up to the counter. I reckon we make this a part 2 series because there's so much more I want to say about this fucking company. And if you need to say anything, just go to their reviews.
Yeah. Oh, seriously, go to the review. It's ridiculous.
Because
it is ridiculous. We should have known from that, but we just were. I suppose we just were that keen to get. Like we didn't know.
Yeah, I got recommended to it, and I didn't really know anywhere else to go. So it was just one of those things. But yeah, always check the reviews of somewhere. But it was all customer service. So this is where it gets way worse. So I think we'll make this into a part 2. We'll end it there and make sure to watch part 2 for the rest of this story because you're not going to want to miss it. So.
Like for part 2? I can't believe
we're going to upload part 2 either way. So just enjoy.
Well, just make sure you do like for part 2. It's really important.
Thanks, guys.
We'll see you in the next one.
That was Morokaii with 2 eyes.
Don't forget it. Boom.